welcome interleague baseball on MLB The Show. It's Puerto Rico taking on Puerto Rico. Joined by my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. And Chris, a guy that's been having a huge impact for this team all year, Alexis Cruz. He leads the team in wins above replacement, so most factor for these guys.
Yeah, Boog, he's definitely a huge piece of the puzzle for this ball club right now. He's just having a really nice year, and that's on both sides of the ball, not just offensively. You talk to guys in the clubhouse, the coaching staff, they always have great things to say about him, and they say the team really looks to him to be one of the on-field leaders day in and day out.
All right, just about set to go. And on the mound in this one, Juan Nieves. Always a treat to watch one of the best starters in the sport, Siggy.
There's always a bit of a learning curve for rookie pitchers. You've got to get familiar with these big league hitters, and it's more of a chess match, but I think this kid's got good stuff and the potential to be great.
At the plate, Alfonso Soriano.
The second baseman, Alfonso Soriano.
The wide to kick the pitch. Good eye right there. Swing and a miss. And the count's even at 2. And a pitch. Got him looking for a pitch.
To hit right there if you're looking for it, and kind of a gift at a 2-strike count, but sometimes you just get fooled and you got to tip your cap.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. 1 out, bases empty. Stays alive. Struck him out swinging. The high heat too much on the...
Just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with a number 3 hitter. Any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2- or 3-run homer.
Tatis waits. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. 2 outs, bases empty. That's hard hit in the line. Pulls it in on the run. And that'll do it. On to the bottom of the first. No score. And we're back. And on the hill, the big righty, Yuri Perez. What do we need to know here about the right-hander?
Very solid ERA last season. Just a little when you've got a guy like that taking the mound for you, the offense is definitely expected to score 4 runs at least, unless they're really struggling. So you know, more times than not, when he's on the ball, you're going to win the ball game if you just do your part as an offense. So last year, great year. He wants to repeat that or even improve. And I think there is some room for improvement. He's got good stuff. It's just executing from hitter to hitter. Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
High chopper to third. Tosses across to first. 1 up, 1 down. Let's take a look at the lineup. It features one of the sport's true superstars, Benny Cruz.
He's been a solid force for his team right now. Kind of a fire starter when you consider an on-base percentage over 400 over the last 10 games. That's solid, consistent work. He's making things happen for this offense right now.
One down, base is empty. Swings through that one out in front that time. Perez, he isn't really known as a starting pitcher that's going to get you deep into the start. It's not that he's not capable, he just hasn't proven that he can do it yet. And there's a ball.
He's got such great stuff. You just don't know from start to start whether it's a potential no-hitter or it's a guy that's only going to give you 3 or 4 innings.
Swing and a pop-up under it. Pulls it in for the out.
Going to have a little more discipline in future at-bats. That pitch looked good, but you can't hit it. It was just too high in the zone. You usually see a swing and miss or a weak contact in the infield.
2 outs, base is empty. And now the center fielder, Carlos Beltran. And down on strikes he goes. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Scoreless after 1. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the first baseman, Willie Montanez.
This kid picked up in a trade. A lot was offered and given to get him, but he's got a real high ceiling.
Kicks and fires. And another ball.
This hitter's looking for a fastball, but I'm not sure he's going to get one. Pitcher doesn't have to challenge him. If he feels better about his off-speed secondary stuff, then stay with it.
Swing and a miss at 100 miles an hour.
There's a little inconsistency on the corners of the plate. You can't always be sure how it's going to go with those borderline.
Now this is blasted way back there on its way. Gone. Just like that, they move in front. It's 1-0.
The one thing the pitcher didn't want to happen just happened. That's not an easy one to stomach. You wanted to hit, spit on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Gary Sanchez at the plate. Ground ball right side. Signs. Takes it to the bag, and that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
The third baseman, number 24,
now batting Jamer Candelario. Here's a guy who is one of the best in the business. You're talking about looking for a hit somewhere, and this is a guy you go to.
Righty and lefty, and you know, it takes a ton of time in the cage to maintain both of those swings.
The wind of the pitch. On the ground to third. Tosses to first. That's out number 2. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's Starling Marte. 1 run across in the frame so far here in game 1 of this 3-game set. And it's fouled away. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's an early 1-0 lead. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Bottom of the second. Leading off, Christian Sainz.
the first baseman, Christian Sainz.
And a 1-1. And that's in for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Bounce it off, still 1-2. The pitch. Got him swinging. Went right after him there, singing, no messing around.
3 pitches right there, 3 really good fastballs in that at bat, but what stood out is all of them in a different part of the zone. He started them away. You look out over the plate as a hitter, and then he busts you in. You're not quick enough to be able to pull the trigger and turn on it, and then he finished up in the zone. Good velocity, caught the top part of that strike zone. That's a great example of how you mix your locations. Just as important as mixing speeds.
And a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
One down, base is empty. Wouldn't chase that time.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
Righty delivers. Gets under and pops it up. And there's 2 down.
Batting fifth. The designated hitter.
And now the DH, Orlando Colon. Whole team down a run. Bottom half of inning number 2. Got him looking, and he did not like the call. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0. And we're back. All set for the start of the inning. Now the left fielder, Josh Smith. And now the lefty. Fall off foul. And a pitch. And that just misses.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes. That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. I call it a foul in the 80s. It's got so much spin on it, and you really don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do before you have to commit. It was a good one for the swinging strikeout.
Now it's the DH, Ezekiel Duran. Next pitch is outside. The lefty fires. And that drops in for a strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Bounced out to short, Molina. Tosses to first.
Liga.
First 2 batters retired here in the top of the 3rd.
Now back. Second baseman. Alfonso.
Here's the second baseman, Alfonso Soriano. Great speed and great power. A great athlete, quite simply. 2 outs. Smoked on the ground a second. Gets it to first. And it's a 1-2-3 inning.
I know you feel trapped, need to vent, you want to rent. Bills coming and you living off of food stamps.
As we go to the last of the 3rd. And now the catcher comes up to him. Junior Ortiz. A little bit high. And a count 2-1. And that misses off the outside edge. And here it comes. Bottom of the zone and a called strike.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, or just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
In the air, right field, pretty well struck, and in one hops the wall.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Textbook batting control right there. Got a pitch on the outside, saw it deep into the zone, and just barreled it up, went the other way for the knock.
Benny Cruz now at the plate. Swing and a miss. And a count 1-2.
2 strikes.
Tying run is at first here in the last half of the 3rd. That one down the line. Feeds to second. Out there. How about that double play?
As a former player, watching 5-4-3 double plays brings back some adrenaline. It's such an exciting play, and it's always a great reminder of baseball being such a team sport.
Alexis Cruz digs in now. 2 down, nobody on. Misses outside, and it's 2-1. Now a check swing, but he held up. And now a full count.
Now just a cement mixer slider right there. It's a great pitch to hit if you can recognize it early and jump on it.
And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. So up next, Geraldo Perdomo.
The shortstop, Geraldo Perdomo.
The 1-1 is called and missed the pitch upstairs. Fights it off. We'll see another. And the pitch. And now the count is even. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasting right past him.
Best location with the fastball in strike three. When you're in the high 90s, you get away with some of those. More margin for error. The fastball becomes such a huge strikeout pitch in the sport. I think a lot of it has to do with all the attention and emphasis on improved spin rates. These fastballs are just exploding out of the pitcher's hands and jumping through the zone.
And he walked him.
You know, I think he's okay with that outcome. It wasn't an intentional walk, but he wasn't exactly trying to attack the zone either.
Here's a big power threat. Willie Montanez. The 1-1. In the air, left field. And that'll fall for a base hit. To third, not in time. He's safe.
Well, those kind of lucky soft hits will always make you smile. He clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat. Just kind of muscled it out there. And, you know, on the mound, it can be pretty frustrating for a pitcher, but you just kind of have to expect those to drop in there sometimes.
Gary Sanchez now. Next offering is down low.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
That one misses. And now 3-1.
There's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on a fastball.
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. To second for one. And that's two. One hit, one left. To the bottom of inning number 4 now. Puerto Rico had the lead 1-0. Bottom of the 4th, stepping in, number 2.
The second baseman, number 2.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Here comes a pitch. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Very frustrating right there as a speedy potential base runner. When with 2 strikes, you just struggle to put the ball in play. You don't even have to get a hit at that point. You can help your team just by reaching on an error. But some way, you got to find a way to shorten up the swing and put the ball in play next time.
Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Foul ball still, 1-2 count. And a pitch. Swing and a drive. Deep left field. His second of the year. It's 1-1.
That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball
Switch hitting outfielder Carlos Beltran. That misses, and it's 2-1. And the righty deals. Ripped to third and picked on a hop. Throws to first in time. And there's 2 away.
Now batting, first baseman, Christian.
So 2 down now, and here is Christian Sainz. Two outs. Ground ball up the middle. In plenty of time to first, and that'll do it. But we're all tied up thanks to this solo homer. All even now at 1-1. You're dialed into the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready now for the 5th inning. And now it's switch hitting third baseman Jeimer Candelario. Next pitch is outside. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
So let the hitter get his arms extended. Tied him up a little bit. Slightly up, slightly in.
Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. And it's caught for the out.
The batter, the right fielder,
Starling Marte up to hit. All tied up, and we're at the top of the 5th. Swings through that one.
This game has been so tight. Feels like the next team to score will win it.
Up the middle, Molina. On to first, Marte retired.
the left fielder, number 8, John Smith.
And now here is Josh Smith. The 1-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And another ball. 2 down, nobody on. Here in game 1 of this 3-game set. And now it's filled up. There as he gets a 1-2-3. Halfway home, all even, 1 apiece.
Concentrate in my balance, give life a better chance. I'm too involved.
We head to the bottom of the 5th. Digging in, number 66.
Number 66.
A wind in the pitch. Not even close there. That's ball 2. Swing and a miss. 1 away.
Classic pitch sequencing there to change eye levels for the punch out. That fastball on the pitch before was up. It was very competitive, and that gets you thinking that he might try to climb the ladder. But then the curveball out of that same tunnel just falls off the table. Can't make contact.
Stepping in the long ball threat, Orlando Colon. Big swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Base is empty, 1 away. Last half of inning number 5. And another ball. Just missed. that's ball 4.
Take your base.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
Junior Ortiz will hit next. Swing and a miss. Gonna count 1 and 2.
1 ball.
Action in the pen down there. Jose Leclerc getting ready to go. Hit in the air, left field. Brings it in.
Now back. The third baseman, Benny Cruz.
So digging in, Benny Cruz.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
On a strike, the pitch. Fouled off.
Two balls, 2 strikes.
In the dirt, blocked. Runner holds tight as the count moves to 2 and 2. 2 outs. It's in and out of his glove. No throw. That's an error, and everyone is safe.
I think he got a little casual on that play and took it for granted a little bit. So maybe just as much of a mental mistake as a physical one. And with 2 outs, that's a tough one to swallow for the entire defense.
So 2 down, and now the right fielder, Alexis Cruz. 2 on, 2 outs. Way inside, gets out of the way. And a swing and a miss there.
Tie a guy up like that, you're feeling like you are in command.
The 2-2 now. Hits and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Go to the top half of inning number 6, and stepping in is the speedy Ezekiel Duran. The pitch. Good eye in that spot.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
The pitch.
Conversations with yourself, and they're not usually very friendly.
The lefty ready, and a 1-1. Ripped to third.
That swing right there tells me he's seen the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Now it's the shortstop, Geraldo Perdomo. 2 down, nobody on.
Nope, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. Nothing across here this half. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. All tied 1-1. Jose Leclerc, taking over on the mound.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
Now it's the second baseman.
Trying to keep that hitting streak alive. 10-game hitting streak for the young man.
And he deals. Activity in the bullpen. Jonathan Hernandez. The hard-throwing righty is up and loosening. Ponce also getting ready. That one's in there. 2 balls, 2 strikes. The pitch. And another ball. Outside, and that is ball 4.
Well, that's a really dangerous base runner to put on first, especially in a tie game. Now there might be some consequences coming from that mistake.
Now Molina at the plate.
I love this part of the game. Does he really want to try and steal second against this catcher? I know he's fast, but it's pretty risky.
And the right-hander deals. So now 1 and 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Right-handed reliever. Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
Good pitch right there. I mean, he's attacking a location that this guy on the plate tends to have trouble with. And there's just so much information in this day and age. Sometimes too much information. But the guys that can take that information, process it, and then go out there and execute the pitch, go right after that hitter, and get the result that they were anticipating. That's really good pitching right there. And it's a good job of the pitcher and the catcher working together.
And now Carlos Beltran. Can't field it cleanly. That leaves him without a throw, and the defense comes away with nothing.
Well, that was an important at bat in this game, so great job there, stepping up to the challenge. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, I think he decided well.
1 down. And here's the first baseman, Christian Saenz. And now it's even up.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Go-ahead run at second here in the bottom of the 6th. Swings and misses. Struck him out.
So far, just one of those days for this lineup. You get a couple of runners on, and you're looking at having a big inning, and that strikeout right there just pours water on the fire. Look for the next hitter to step up and try to do something, pick up his teammate and his glove.
So first and second with 2 outs. Here's the left fielder. The 2-1. Hard hit left side. Sends it across the first. That's the inning. Top of inning number 7. And the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr.
He's a big, strong guy, can untie this game with one swing.
And the pitch. Missed with a changeup. 2-1. And a swing and a miss.
Well, just about to hit that century mark. 100 pitches for this game.
Base hit. That was smoke for the infield. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Pretty tough for the infielder to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Go-ahead run on base. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Willie Montanez. And now 2-1.
Your base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
with the go-ahead run at first here in the top half of inning number 7.
Really been able to slow down the game tonight with his at-bats, and the biggest one he's had so far, he doesn't look anxious at all.
Kicks and deals. Fly ball down the line, and that's a foul ball. At the belt and fires. Nice stop. Fires to second for 1. Returns well. Gets him at first. It's a 3-6-1 double play.
3-6-1 double play. The toughest plays to make. You've got a pitcher covering first, and your infielder going into a moving target. Everything has to be perfect, and right there, they made it look pretty easy.
Here's Gary Sanchez now. Kicks and fires. Now a miss. And misses inside. Jamer Candelario waiting for a turn at the plate. Right through there for a strike. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Joel Pines gets the ball now.
And we all know about his slider. It's just one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high. It just breaks a ton.
And now the DH, Orlando Colon. The 1-1. And another ball. Next offering in there for a strike. It's 2-2. The line of the pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Chased the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. Here's a catcher to hit. Junior Ortiz. All tied up here at the bottom of the 7th. And another ball. Towards first. And he handles it himself for the out.
Now batting, third baseman, Benny Cruz.
Now the third baseman, Benny Cruz.
Sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and it clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
That to right. Marte puts it away, and that is the third out of the inning. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Fernando Cruz. Here's the third baseman, Jamer Candelario.
Well, both sides equally as strong, so not a good time to try to turn him around with a relief pitcher and put him on the other side of the plate.
On the ground, right side. And that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
Base is empty, one away, and we're at the top of the 8th. Swings and misses. 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
One down, base is empty. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Righty to the plate. Up and in, and it's 2-2. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Ramon Hernandez, the lefty, looks to be getting himself ready. Navarro also throwing. And a pitch. That's a base hit. So a man of one now and one away. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
Looks like we've got a substitution at first. On the pinch run, Derek Hill. So up next, Josh Smith. Comes up empty. That's strike two. The pitch. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the third straight at bat.
Tough night at the dish. Punching out for the third time right there. He just hasn't looked very comfortable at the plate. A little unsure of his timing right now. Not picking up the spin and location of these pitches. We'll have some adjustments to make.
And next is the designated hitter, Ezekiel Duran.
Well, with pretty good speed over there at first base, I think the pitcher's got to slow everything down. Hold the ball a little bit, step off, just try to break the rhythm and timing of a potential base stealer.
Two outs. Swings through that one for strike two. The pitch. Headed down the line. Cruz giving chase. Won't get to this one. It drops foul. Throw to first. Hill dives back in safely. And a 1-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. On the ground, right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. So coming into the game now on defense, Derek Hill. He takes over and right. Now it's the right fielder, Alexis Cruz. Righty delivers. Ground ball left side. Candelario on the first. One up, one down.
Those plays can be tricky. They're routine, but that doesn't mean it's always going to be smooth. He delivered a good play right there.
So the lineup flips over. Here's the second baseman. Bounce to third. Candelario on the first. And that quickly, two away.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Frank Molina, the next to hit. Two down, nobody on. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Kawhi to kick the pitch. Fouls it off, still 1-2. And here it comes.
That's in. Ball two.
Swings and misses. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. It's the ninth, and we are tied.
Trust me when I tell you, no exceptions to the rule. Bringing blessings when I move.
And we're back. We go to the ninth, and now Alfonso Soriano.
Well, this guy, a player that, if he gets on base, has the ability to really be aggressive getting around the base paths. Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Shortstop, Perdomo. And the pitch. Just missed. Right-hander kicks, deals. Got the back going too soon. Strike two. All tied up here at the top of the ninth. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. The pitch. And a base hit on the line. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
He was all over that one. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Will take over here.
Power slider guy, though. He throws it hard and gets a lot of late movement, so it's tough to pick up.
So man aboard, one down, and it's Tatis at the plate. 1-1 down. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike. One away, tie game. Go-ahead run stands at first. And another ball.
Put a lay off that pitch down.
On the ground to third. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. No throw, and that's a tough time for an error.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Really important at that coming up now.
2 on, 1 out. And now it's going to be Willie Montanez. And a pitch. That's off the mark. 2 balls and a strike.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
With the go-ahead run standing at second here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Just missed. 2 on, 1 out. Ball 4, he walked it, and that keeps things going.
That sets up a really big at-bat in this game. These are the moments where everyone in the stadium gets really locked in.
And Gary Sanchez at the plate. Swing, and that ball smashed on the line. It's gone. Grand slam. He unloads on that one, and now they're out front. It's 5-1. That's his 3rd straight game with a homer, Singy.
This dude is on fire, Boog. These kinds of streaks just don't come around too often. Just an unbelievable turn of events here. I mean, they've been putting together solid at-bats all inning, the second inning.
A new pitcher in the game, Robert Stevenson. He's been so good against lefties. And the batter now, Jamer Candelario. One down, base is empty. Late on that fastball. Punch out there. Number 2.
Man, just backdoored him with the breaking ball right there. I'll tell you what, as a hitter, it looks like it's a mile away, so you give up on it, and then it just hooks around that outside corner. I'll tell you what, if a pitcher can make a pitch like that, you pretty much just have to tip your cap as you walk back to the dugout.
Next offering upstairs.
It's a good take.
That missed by a lot. And that's ball 3. Here comes a pitch. Got it by him for the K. But they leave their mark on the inning as we get another look at the grand slam. It's now 5-1. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the 9th. Jonathan Hernandez.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Here's the center fielder, Carlos Beltran. Pretty amazing athlete this guy is. Power and speed, quite a threat. I mean, you're talking about someone that could steal you a bag and go deep. Bo Jackson, anyone? And that one is in for a strike.
When you have a real athletic player and who's able to do the baseball mechanical things really well, look out, because the sky's the limit on that potential.
On the ground, and it's off the bag. Boots it. Safe at first. No play. We'll see how they score this. And at first, and now the first baseman, Christian Sainz. Next offering way off the plate. Just missed.
When the leadoff man gets on, you want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
Left-hand batter waits. Inside ball 4.
Well, now he's got 2 runners on after that walk, and things can get out of hand in a hurry in these situations, so he's going to have to find a way to get back into the strike zone.
Now the left fielder, Beltran on second. Sainz on at first with nobody out. And strike 2. The 1-2. He was looking to come up with the shutdown inning and off to a shaky start. And the righty deals. That one misses, and that's ball 3. Swung on, ball 2. Tatis going back. Tatis makes the catch. The throw to third. In there safely.
Good move there, second base to move to third. Now it's a lot easier to get that run in.
Santos into the game.
I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're with a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
And here is Orlando Colon.
This pitcher's velocity, a changeup is really a great for a good fastball. Good movement on the off. Absolutely tough too.
Here's the catcher, Junior Ortiz. Looking to get the tying run on base. Base hit.
Just a clutch at bat right there. Big time swing when this team really needed it. Just a solid swing right there. Got it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
One down, runner at first. Now here is Benny Cruz. Right-handed reliever. And another ball. With the tying run on at first, we're in the last half of the ninth inning. Grounder might be two. Throws to second for one. That's a double play. The ball game is over.
Way to make a pitch right there. Get that ball on the ground. Defense picking them up. Huge double play to end this ball game.
Close one here today, and your final 5-4. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
Fans our final line score.
Burning for the night, it's going down, down, down. Addicted to my ways, I got the perfect compound. You're ready to let go and I'ma lift you off the ground. I saw you fall in love on my dance floor. Yeah, keep your heart, don't need no ransom. Boogie through the night, cause it's the anthem. Cause you know why we're gonna dance, 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 dance. We could dance, dance all night. One way ticket, go and take a chance. Dance, 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 dance. One way ticket to the dance floor. Let's take it to the dance floor. Chill a me. No rules, we are renegades. In a fade, one option. Let's move like nobody's watching. Chill a mate. Only one way to celebrate. Switch off, one option. Let's dance like nobody's watching.